What's up everybody, this is Jake with Rough Golf, and today we're going to be reviewing the Swing Caddie SC100 personal golf launch monitor. This monitor is geared more towards your entry-level golfer, your beginner golfer who doesn't have a lot of money to spend. This is a budget-minded choice. That's why I at Rough Golf made the decision, because I'm balling on a budget. And when you don't have long paper, you have to make wise decisions. So hopefully this golf launch monitor will be a wise decision, so stick around so you can find out. Now in the first part of the video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing to show you guys what you get when you purchase the refurbished version of the Swing Caddie SC100. And then later on, I'm going to show you how this device performs here at my home range when I'm hitting into a net, out on the range at a golf course, and I'm also going to try it out on the actual course to see if there's any difference between the three, because I don't know, maybe you want to use it in a variety of settings. And this could really help show you how it performs in a variety of settings. So, starting with the unboxing, it says refurbished right here above the Swing Caddie SC100, just so you know. It's got a nice silver box here, makes a good drum. Get out there. Okay, got it. So we've got some warranty registration and free instructional videos that you can check out. And then you've got your user manual, which is just a couple pages. Shows you how to set it up right there on the first page. I also want to find out how easy this is to actually set up. And we've got the Swing Caddie device itself. Comes with a nice little plastic cover, making it rain. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and switch it on. It says hi. Also in the box you have a nice remote. You can see that it's got a few things on here from mode and different clubs that you can select. And then I think that's it. A nice piece of foam. I don't know what maybe you can tee a ball up on this or something, I don't know. See, this is on practice mode. It's got yardage, swing speed, ball speed, and club selection. Some volume commands on the right hand side along with the power button. And then you have club selector button here down below, and then the mode, which switches between practice, target, random, and that's it. So here we are at my home course, really just my yard with a net. This is where I practice when I'm not able to get to the course. So I was interested to see how accurate this device is when I'm hitting into a net. A lot of us don't have time to make it to the course every week, but we still need to keep our games sharp. Now this is a radar-based unit from what I understand, and it's got a fairly simple operating concept. The direction state that you need to set the device 40 to 60 inches behind where you are hitting. Now, if you don't carry a measuring tape on you or a very long ruler, grab your driver. I've got mine right here. Now I know that mine is 48 inches long, so I can use that to get this right in the sweet spot behind where I'm going to be hitting. As you can see, I've already taken the liberty of destroying my yard. My wife's not very happy about it. I'm going to have to fix this later, but so this is the area that I hit from. I'm going to go ahead and place this device 48 inches behind where I'm hitting, roundabout. Now I'm going to be starting with a pitching wedge, then I'm going to a 7-iron, a 4-iron, and then a driver. And I want to see how each of these does in this setting as well as their settings. I've got 4 balls here. I'm going to go ahead and hit these 4 with each club, and we'll see how accurate this is. And that's bad because it didn't even read. Okay, so I've got stuff ranging from 101 yards all the way up to 139 yards when I sculled it. So I'm going to say, I think it was 101, 103, 119, and 125. Let's try a 7-iron. You know, I feel like that is actually a little more accurate with the 7-iron than it was the pitching wedge. So we're gonna go ahead and move to the 4-iron. That was a horrible hit, and it reflected it at 128 yards. I feel like that's pretty accurate. It even picks up the miss hits and the bad hits. Now we're gonna break out the lumba, the big dog. Speaking of, there's all kinds of hazards here at the home course. So far I'm impressed with the device because it's picking up when I make a solid hit and when I'm making a bad hit, and the yardages are reflecting that. We'll see if that's a trend out on the range and out on the actual course, where I'm going to hit each of these clubs the exact same like I did here. We are now out on the range. I've gone ahead and set this up. I'm gonna go ahead and select a pitching wedge. .104, and that felt like a solid hit. So I'm a little bit concerned about the accuracy. We're gonna move on to the 7-iron. Moving on to a 4-iron. Hit that one a little fat, 135, and it reflected it. Swing Caddie SC100 does have the ability to measure smash factor, but I'm really just interested in my distances right now. I skied that one to kingdom come. Read it at 247 though, so. So as far as the launch monitor goes on the range, I feel like it's more accurate for the longer clubs, you know, 4-iron, driver, 7-iron, but it seems to have a little bit of trouble with my pitch and wedge. It's giving me numbers all over the map, and of course I'm not hitting it as good as I normally would, but I know I'm hitting it better than 100 yards, for instance, which it gave me 2 readings around the 100-yard mark, and I know I'm hitting it farther than that. So a little bit concerned about the accuracy when it comes to my wedges. Next up, we'll try it out on the course and see if that makes any difference. Okay, here we are on the first tee at Clinch View. I've got a serious thunderstorm coming down on me. A little bit of a hook there, but I think that'll play out. And 276, so that's pretty accurate for what I was hitting out there on the range. So I don't know, maybe this thing's pretty good for longer clubs. I don't know if you can see the thunderstorm over there. Getting pretty dark and cloudy right in that vicinity. All right, so here's my where my shot landed. I do have a cross breeze, so it's being pretty fair to me today. I'm gonna go ahead and see what we have to the pin. And I'm getting, with the slope correction factor, 69 yards. So that would be a full lob wedge for me. So I'll go ahead and pop this bad boy back here after I switch it to the lob wedge, which the lowest I have on here is actually a sand wedge. So I guess we'll just have to go with the sand wedge. Now the wind is changing directions on me. It did not read on the Swing Caddie, so that's a little disappointing that it doesn't want to pick up on those higher lofted clubs as easily as the lower lofted clubs. I don't know if this is a keeper for me, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and finish out this hole, and then we'll do a wrap up with my final thoughts on the Swing Caddie. So we've been out on the course, we've been on the range, and even in the backyard hitting into a net with the Swing Caddie SC100. Sadly, this does not cut the mustard for this golfer because, simply put, it's inaccurate when it comes to your wedge game and your short irons. I could not get consistent and accurate readings off of any of my wedges all the way up to a 7 iron. A 7 iron! That's ridiculous. Now, I know that this is a budget-minded unit because I'm on a budget like every golfer is out there, but for the price that I paid, I would expect it to at least be accurate enough. Not even close. So this one's not going to be going in my bag. I'm going to be looking for another unit that will fit my budget and my golfing abilities. Now, one caveat is that if you want a unit to go out and have fun with your buddies and do a long drive competition, or maybe you're just concerned about your distance with a driver or a 3-wood or maybe your long irons, then this might be something you want to consider. But if you're interested in finding true distances for a full range of clubs, I might give this one a hard pass. So I guess for now, I'm just going to keep on swinging.